Dr. Jeanette Raymond here again, psychologist, psychotherapist, and relationship expert, with part 8 of my series on how your unconscious relationship rules can make you unhappy and frustrated with life. So today I'm going to tell you the story about a woman in her 40s who was divorced after a marriage that lasted about 2 years. And she was just longing and waiting and hoping and yearning to find the right guy. And sometimes she felt attracted to someone, but they didn't always reciprocate. Sometimes it worked out, but then it faltered. And for whatever reason, her wish to find this man and settle down and have the family that she always wanted never came true. And here's why. She had a belief that she turned into a rule. This was the belief that in order for people to stay with each other and settle down and commit to each other, it had to be a relationship of duty, obligation, and bondage. They could not be trusted to stay together if they just enjoyed themselves, have fun together, desired each other's company, look forward to sharing life and going through life's journey together. That was not enough of a glue to help them stick together and commit to one another and be loyal to one another. So in all her relationships with men, she would either play the parenting figure, like she would take care of them. It was her duty, it was her obligation, and she'd have to push herself to do things that she didn't feel like doing, or go places with them that she didn't really want to, just like a good mom would, to please her kid. Or she switched roles and she wanted to be the one who was taken care of, who was given things that she wanted, whose needs were being put first, and all her stuff was being taken care of. So, and they had to do it because it was their duty, it was their obligation, they owed it to her, and that's how she could trust that they were really committed and loyal and they would stick around in the long haul. And of course, this rule was completely messing up her life, because she didn't want to be the person who was forcing herself to do her duty and, lend money and go places with her guys that she didn't really want to go, or to attend functions that she didn't really want to, and vice versa. But one day, after working with me and discovering this rule, she actually had a very different conversation with her latest boyfriend. She said, I felt like an equal. I talked to him about what I needed in terms of the relationship and the financial troubles that they were going through, and I was interested in him, and he felt the same. I didn't just have my antenna out for looking for all the ways in which he wasn't meeting my needs. He wasn't being the good parent. And I didn't feel like I had to continue to be this parenting figure to him who had to wait till he grew up and let him get away with things and make excuses for him and suffer in the meantime. And she said it was one of the most enjoyable experiences she had with her boyfriend, and it was the time that she felt closest to him. It was amazing. So once we figured out what this rule was that she was operating against, she could be free of it because it wasn't unconscious anymore. It wasn't directing her life in ways that she didn't really want. And it freed her to see relationships as coming together because of desire, not out of obligation. And now you can also discover what your unconscious rules are that get in your way and that pervert the course of justice in terms of you being happy, satisfied, and fulfilled in your life.